Well, good morning, but more to the point. Can the universe bring you what you need? My husband, a frugal daddy, yes, that's his name, given from birth, on his birth certificate, Frugal Daddy. He was meant to be. He firmly believes the universe will bring you what you need. You just have to put it out there. Put it out there. Tell the universe what you want. The universe will bring you what you need. Except piles of cash. That never seems to happen. And this question is pertinent to frugal living because it impacts on your ability to get free stuff in the world. Will the universe provide? Now, I think there could be a lot of arguments against it, such as all those people throughout the world who might put it out there in the universe they'd like some food instead of starving. Or perhaps that they'd like to go to school and become literate. Or perhaps that they'd rather not be sex trafficked or be child labor in a factory in a developing nation. So I think they're putting it out there in the universe that they might prefer something better. But back to middle-class Americans, and can the universe provide for you? See, now I'm talking myself out of thinking it can. But some weird things have happened in our frugal family household that makes you think, oh yes, put the vibrations out there in the universe and it will provide. Now remember, you have to put it out there framed in a positive way, because apparently the universe does not understand no and not and don't. For example, if I tell you don't think of the Eiffel Tower, what are you picturing in your mind right now? You're picturing the Eiffel Tower. So you want to phrase things in the affirmative. Okay, for example, the other day I was driving and I wanted to film something, and I was trying to prop the camera up on my dashboard leaning against this little compass thing I've got, and that was not working. That was not to be. So I offhandedly commented to Frugal Daddy, I need to get one of those like dashboard phone holder thingies. So a day later, what does Frugal Daddy find in the trash? Dash mount phone holder. New in box, unopened, unused, unbroken, being used right now. Hey, looking good. Is that a weird coincidence or what? Never occurred to me before that I wanted a phone holder in the car. We never found one in the trash before. I know. The universe provideth. Now, what trash is dumpster diving Frugal Daddy looking in? I've mentioned this before, but I'll tell you again, lest you all think we're filthier than we actually are. Frugal Daddy is friends with these people who run this store. They sell used items that they buy from storage facilities. When people stop paying for storage, eventually the facility just takes over their unit and auctions off their stuff. So the people who own the store get stuff that way. They also buy in bulk returned items to Walmart. Walmart gets these returns. For whatever reason, maybe the box is damaged a little bit. They don't reshelve it. They just sell them in bulk to stores like this. So the store gets all this random stuff from Walmart, and the ladies sort through it, and they probably figure, this we can sell, this isn't going to sell, this isn't our type of thing for our store. So then they throw out what they don't want to sell. So they threw out that dash mount phone holder type thing that we are now using. We have many, many, many examples of weird random stuff we've thought we needed and then we find. Like what else? One day he came home with a garbage bag with some yarn in it. Like knitting yarn, knitting, crocheting, yarn. And I knit and crochet. And the yarn was clean, it was fine, it was normal colors, nothing wrong with it. There just wasn't that much of it. And I said, this is great. I could crochet something with this maybe, but I need more yarn. So within 2 days, he comes back with this huge, big black garbage bag full of yarn. Who throws out a giant garbage bag full of skeins of yarn? That's really not a normal garbage thing to find. I would never throw out a giant garbage bag full of yarn. And it wasn't the same person. It wasn't the same household. It was not the same garbage. Completely different person discarding this massive amount of yarn. And he's like, hey, you told the universe you wanted yarn. Here's some yarn. I was all like, wow, that is weird and random. Another example. We have some big trees in our backyard, and there was a storm with a lot of wind, and this huge branch came down, like half the tree came down. So my husband makes the comment, like, we really need a wood chipper. And I'm all like, a wood chipper? Yes, a wood chipper. And I said, well, we're not buying a wood chipper. And he's saying, well, you know, we can rent one from Home Depot and chip up these branches, as well as other tree branches and crap we have in the yard. Within a week, he finds a gas-powered wood chipper out in front of somebody's house with their garbage to throw away that they don't want anymore. Is that random? Or is that the universe saying, hey, you want a wood chipper? Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. We're giving you a wood chipper. It still does beg the question, if the universe is willing to provide us a wood chipper, why can't a little rain and a little food be provided to starving people all over the world? You know, an interesting thing about making YouTube videos is it really puts you in a position to kind of examine yourself, reflect upon yourself, because you see yourself. You know, you review the videos, you edit out all the crap stuff, like when you're picking your nose. You never see me picking my nose on these videos. I have an opportunity to see my teeth in some of these videos. And I'm thinking, what do people think when they see teeth? I'm not wild about my teeth. And sometimes what I see in the videos, sometimes it looks like I don't have a tooth there. I do. I am not missing any teeth, actually. My teeth are pretty healthy and strong. They're just crooked. And the tooth hair, it kind of sits back. So in certain lighting with shadows and so forth, it kind of looks like there might not be a tooth there, but there is a tooth there. And I don't want you to think I don't have a tooth there, because I do have a tooth there. So, just so you know, I'm aware that it looks weird and I need better lighting. I used to have perfectly straight and lovely teeth. I had braces for years as a teenager. I didn't enjoy that. But in my early 20s, when I was just starting at seminary, I was in a car accident. And although I did have my seatbelt on, I smashed my face against the steering wheel. I had a head-on collision with somebody. And I broke my jaw in several spots by smashing my face into the steering wheel. So I broke my jaw here, and then back there. I had 3 breaks in my jaw. Not 3 weeks before I had the car accident and broke my jaw, I said out loud to my friends in the universe, I said, you know, I can't stay on a diet. I just can't. I really need my jaw wired shut to keep me from eating. So then what happens? I get into a car accident, break my jaw, and then get to have my jaw wired shut. Yeah, be careful what you ask for. A byproduct of having my jaw broken and having it broken right here was everything spread out, like the jaw bones spread out. So my teeth actually spread out, and the gums, like everything spread out. And the teeth were knocked loose. They weren't knocked out, but they were loose. So when they clamped my jaw back together and the teeth all firmed up, the teeth kind of like came into new position. And they were all crooked. They didn't put them back together all straight the way they had been when I had braces. They just kind of like jammed them together when they clamped the jaw back together. I'm sorry about my messed up teeth. I know it's probably very off-putting to look at, and try not to look at them right now, would you? But at this point in my life, I'm not going to have braces. I am not interested in adult braces. I'm sorry, no, I am not. So if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Doodly-doo. Please give it a thumbs up. Just out of charity, really. And share on social media. All right, have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.